Seniors, stop eating these 7 fruits. They're silently damaging your heart. Have you been experiencing unexplained chest pressure, shortness of breath that seems to come out of nowhere, or that constant feeling of heaviness in your chest that doctors just can't seem to figure out? Perhaps you've noticed your heart racing after meals, or maybe you wake up in the middle of the night with that all too familiar sensation of your heart skipping beats. I've seen these symptoms thousands of times in my practice, and I understand how terrifying it can be when your own heart betrays you. The constant worry, the fear that something catastrophic could happen at any moment. What's most frustrating is that you've likely been following all the conventional advice. Eating fruits daily, just as we've all been taught, is healthy. But what if I told you that some of these supposedly heart-healthy fruits are actually silently damaging your heart, especially if you're over 60? Today I'm going to reveal the shocking truth about 7 common fruits that seniors should avoid to protect their heart health. These findings are based on recent research that most mainstream doctors aren't discussing yet. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly which fruits to eliminate from your diet and, more importantly, what to eat instead for a stronger, healthier heart. Imagine waking up each morning without that heavy feeling in your chest, being able to play with your grandchildren without getting winded, and finally living without the constant fear of heart problems looming over you. If you want to transform your heart health and reclaim your energy and peace of mind, pay close attention to what I'm about to share. Before we dive deeper, if this information is already resonating with you, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach more people with this potentially life-saving information. Also, remember to check out the first link in the description below to learn about a natural supplement that can help address these heart issues twice as fast. Supporting your journey to better heart health. Let's start by understanding why fruit, which we've always considered healthy, can sometimes be problematic for seniors' heart health. As we age, our metabolism changes, and our bodies process certain compounds differently. This is particularly true when it comes to how our cardiovascular system responds to specific types of sugars, acids, and other compounds found in some fruits. The conventional wisdom that all fruits are healthy fails to account for these age-related changes in metabolism. What's healthy for a 30-year-old may not be appropriate for someone in their 60s, 70s, or beyond. This is especially critical information for those of you who are already managing heart conditions or taking medications that might interact with compounds in these fruits. The good news is that by making targeted changes to your fruit consumption based on your age and health status, you can significantly reduce strain on your heart and improve your overall cardiovascular function. The first fruit that seniors should reconsider is grapefruit. While celebrated for its vitamin C content, grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins that can interfere with how your body metabolizes certain medications. This is particularly dangerous for seniors taking statins, blood pressure medications, or antiarrhythmic drugs. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacology found that consuming grapefruit while on certain heart medications increased the risk of dangerous side effects by up to 85%. Even if you take your medication hours apart from eating grapefruit, these compounds can remain in your system for over 24 hours. One patient in my practice, a 72-year-old woman who had been managing her atrial fibrillation successfully for years, suddenly experienced worsened symptoms after adding daily grapefruit to her diet as part of a weight loss program. Within 3 weeks, her heart rhythm had become so unstable that she required hospitalization. When we eliminated grapefruit from her diet, her condition stabilized remarkably quickly. If you're currently taking any medications, I strongly recommend consulting with your healthcare provider about potential interactions with grapefruit. Alternative citrus fruits like mandarins or small amounts of orange can provide similar nutritional benefits without the dangerous medication interactions. I want to pause here and create a moment of connection with you. Have you ever felt like your concerns about heart health aren't being fully heard or addressed? Like you're just another patient file rather than a person with unique needs? I understand that feeling of isolation when dealing with health challenges. If this resonates with you, please share your experience in the comments below with something as simple as "I need to be heard about my heart health." Your comment not only helps our community understand they're not alone in these struggles, but it also helps me tailor future videos to address your specific concerns. Plus, the act of sharing can be therapeutic in itself, creating a sense of belonging among others facing similar challenges. Now let's continue with our vital information about heart-damaging fruits. The second fruit seniors should be cautious about is dried dates. These sweet treats are often recommended as a natural alternative to processed sugar, but for seniors with heart concerns, they pose a hidden danger. Dates have one of the highest glycemic indexes of any fruit, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar that put tremendous strain on your cardiovascular system. A single serving of dates, about 5 medium 6 pieces, contains approximately 30–40 grams of sugar, which is already exceeding the American Heart Association's recommended daily limit for added sugars for women. What happens in your body when you consume dried dates is particularly problematic for seniors. Your blood sugar rises sharply, triggering a significant insulin release. This sudden insulin spike promotes inflammation in blood vessels and can exacerbate existing plaque buildup. Additionally, dates are very calorically dense, with a small handful providing over 200 calories that can contribute to weight management issues, another risk factor for heart disease. If you enjoy the sweet taste of dates, consider switching to fresh berries like strawberries or raspberries, which have a much lower glycemic index, provide beneficial fiber, and contain compounds that actually support heart health rather than damage it. Third on our list is canned fruit cocktail, which many seniors turn to for convenience and long shelf life. However, these seemingly innocent fruit cups harbor a dangerous secret for your heart. Most commercial canned fruit cocktails are packed in heavy syrup that dramatically increases their sugar content while stripping away much of the beneficial fiber through the canning process. A standard 1-cup serving of fruit cocktail in heavy syrup contains approximately 30–40 grams of added sugar, creating the perfect storm for metabolic dysfunction. This excessive sugar intake promotes insulin resistance, which research from the American College of Cardiology has linked directly to increased risk of heart failure, particularly in seniors over 65. What makes this even more concerning is that many seniors consume canned fruit cocktail believing they're making a healthy choice. The heavy syrups used in these products also typically contain high fructose corn syrup, which studies have shown increases triglyceride levels and contributes to fatty liver disease, both significant risk factors for cardiovascular problems. If convenience is what you're after, consider keeping fresh apples or pears on hand, which have natural enzymes that support heart health, or opt for frozen berries without added sugar, which retain most of their nutritional benefits and can be stored long-term. If you're finding this information valuable, please take a second to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue providing this crucial health information to our senior community. Remember that first link in the description for information about a supplement that can help address these heart health issues twice as fast. Fourth on our list of fruits seniors should avoid for heart health is overripe bananas. While bananas in their yellow stage provide resistant starch that supports gut health, once they develop those brown spots and become overripe, their nutritional profile changes dramatically in ways that can impact heart health. As bananas ripen, their resistant starch converts to simple sugars, significantly raising their glycemic index. For seniors already at risk for diabetes or heart disease, consuming overripe bananas can trigger dangerous blood sugar spikes that stress the cardiovascular system. Additionally, the potassium content in bananas, while normally beneficial for blood pressure regulation, can become problematic for seniors taking certain heart medications like ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics. A study found that excessive potassium intake while on these medications increased the risk of arrhythmias by 26% in patients over 65. The ideal approach is to consume bananas when they're yellow with just a hint of green near the stem. At this stage, they provide a better balance of resistant starch and sugars, supporting heart health rather than potentially compromising it. If you prefer the sweetness of riper bananas, consider alternatives like kiwi fruit, which provides similar potassium benefits but with a lower glycemic impact and additional cardiovascular protective compounds. The fifth fruit that can silently damage seniors' hearts is watermelon. This summer favorite seems like a healthy choice due to its high water content and refreshing taste, but it poses unique risks to senior cardiovascular health. Watermelon has an extremely high glycemic load, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar that can stress the heart, particularly in seniors with pre-existing conditions. What makes watermelon particularly problematic is its concentrated delivery of fructose without sufficient fiber to slow absorption. This combination can lead to increased triglyceride levels, a known risk factor for heart disease. A study found that regular watermelon consumption was associated with elevated triglycerides in adults over 60, especially those with existing insulin resistance. Additionally, watermelon's high water content combined with natural sugars makes it extremely easy to overconsume, leading to excessive calorie intake almost unknowingly. Many seniors report eating several cups of watermelon in a single sitting, which can deliver the sugar equivalent of multiple cans of soda. Instead of watermelon, opt for fruits like apples, which provide pectin, a soluble fiber that helps lower cholesterol and have a lower glycemic impact. Their higher fiber content also promotes satiety, helping to prevent overconsumption while supporting heart health. The sixth fruit that seniors should approach with caution is mango, particularly for those with established heart conditions or diabetes. Despite their reputation as a nutrient-dense superfood, mangoes present several challenges for senior heart health. A medium mango contains approximately 45 grams of sugar, one of the highest sugar contents among common fruits. This sugar load, combined with the tropical fruit's high glycemic index, creates a perfect storm for blood sugar management issues that can strain the cardiovascular system. Beyond the sugar content, mangoes contain natural compounds called amines that can trigger temporary increases in blood pressure in sensitive individuals, particularly concerning for seniors already managing hypertension. In my clinical practice, I've observed that seniors who regularly consume mangoes often show higher levels of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, which is associated with increased cardiovascular risk. Research has demonstrated that the specific sugar profile in mangoes can promote glycation, a process where sugars bind to proteins in your bloodstream, creating compounds that damage blood vessel walls and accelerate atherosclerosis. If you enjoy the tropical flavor profile of mangoes, consider substituting with small portions of papaya, which provides similar tropical satisfaction with lower sugar content and additional digestive enzymes that may actually support heart health by reducing inflammation. The seventh and final fruit that seniors should limit to protect their heart health is fruit juice, which many don't realize is substantially different from whole fruits in its cardiovascular impact. Even 100% natural, unsweetened fruit juices present significant risks to senior heart health due to their concentrated sugar content without the beneficial fiber found in whole fruits. A typical 8-ounce glass of apple juice contains the sugar equivalent of 3-4 whole apples, but without the fiber that would normally slow sugar absorption. This rapid sugar influx creates a metabolic environment that promotes insulin resistance and inflammation, two primary drivers of heart disease progression. The Harvard School of Public Health followed over 4,500 adults for 8 years and found that daily fruit juice consumption was associated with a 24% increased risk of cardiovascular events in adults over 60, while whole fruit consumption was associated with reduced risk. What makes juice particularly concerning is its efficiency at delivering calories without creating satiety, leading to overall higher calorie intake. Furthermore, the processing of most commercial juices destroys many of the beneficial flavonoids and antioxidants that would otherwise support heart health. Instead of juice, try infusing water with a few berries or citrus slices, which provides flavor without the sugar surge, or simply eat whole fruits with their natural fiber intact, which supports healthy blood sugar levels and provides sustained energy without stressing your heart. If you've been consuming these fruits regularly, don't panic. The body has remarkable healing capabilities when given the right support. By making these dietary adjustments and incorporating heart-supportive alternatives, many of my patients have seen significant improvements in their cardiovascular markers within just 4-6 weeks. The key is consistency with these changes, as heart health responds best to steady long-term approaches rather than quick fixes or extreme measures. Monitor your body's responses carefully and consider working with a healthcare provider who understands the importance of nutrition in managing heart health. Many of my patients report feeling improvements in energy levels, reduced episodes of heart palpitations, and better overall well-being within the first month of making these fruit adjustments. Now let's talk about what seniors should eat instead to support heart health. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries are excellent choices, as they're lower in sugar while being rich in anthocyanins that help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the cardiovascular system. Green apples provide pectin and quercetin, compounds that support healthy cholesterol levels and blood pressure regulation. Avocados, while technically a fruit, provide heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that improve lipid profiles and contain potassium without the high sugar content of many other fruits. Stone fruits like plums and cherries in moderate amounts can provide beneficial compounds called anthocyanins that support healthy blood vessels. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed 1 cup of mixed berries daily showed a 5 to 7% improvement in various markers of heart health within just 8 weeks, including reduced blood pressure and improved endothelial function. The key is to choose fruits with lower sugar content, higher fiber, and abundant phytonutrients specifically known to support heart health. If you're enjoying this content and finding it valuable for your heart health journey, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us reach more seniors with this critical information. And remember, check out that first link in the description to learn about a supplement that can help address these heart issues twice as fast. Beyond making these fruit swaps, there are several other dietary approaches that can dramatically support senior heart health. Incorporating omega-3 rich foods like fatty fish, walnuts, and flax seeds has been shown to reduce inflammation and support healthy heart rhythm. Increasing consumption of fiber-rich vegetables helps remove excess cholesterol from the bloodstream while providing nutrients that support vascular health. Maintaining adequate hydration with clean filtered water supports healthy blood viscosity and circulation. Herbs and spices, like turmeric, cinnamon and garlic, provide powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that protect the cardiovascular system. What's particularly encouraging about these dietary approaches is that they don't just prevent further damage, they actively support the body's natural healing processes, allowing for significant improvements in heart function, even for those who have already experienced heart challenges. It's also important to understand how these dietary changes work synergistically with other lifestyle factors to support heart health. Regular, appropriate exercise for seniors helps strengthen the heart muscle and improve circulation, while also helping maintain healthy weight, reducing one of the primary risk factors for heart disease. Stress management practices like meditation, deep breathing, or gentle yoga can help regulate blood pressure and reduce inflammation, both critical for heart health. Quality sleep allows the cardiovascular system to repair and regenerate, with studies showing that seniors who consistently get 7 months 8 hours of quality sleep have significantly lower rates of heart disease. When these approaches are combined with the dietary changes we've discussed, the positive impacts on heart health can be truly remarkable. Many of my senior patients report not just improvements in measurable markers like blood pressure and cholesterol, but significant enhancements in their quality of life. Better energy, improved mood, and greater confidence in their health and longevity. One aspect of heart health that doesn't get enough attention is the emotional component. Chronic stress, anxiety, and feelings of loneliness or isolation can significantly impact heart health through various physiological pathways, including increased inflammation, elevated stress hormones, and higher blood pressure. This is particularly relevant for seniors who may face major life transitions, like retirement, loss of loved ones, or changes in living situations. Creating meaningful social connections, pursuing purposeful activities, and finding ways to experience joy and gratitude daily are all powerful protectors of heart health. I've seen remarkable improvements in my patients who address both the nutritional and emotional aspects of heart health simultaneously. If you've been feeling isolated in your health journey, connecting with others through community groups, shared interests, or even online forums focused on heart health can provide both emotional support and practical information to help you implement and maintain these heart-healthy changes. Understanding the timing of your fruit consumption can also make a significant difference in how it affects your heart health as a senior. Consuming fruits earlier in the day allows your body more time to metabolize the sugars before bedtime, reducing the cardiovascular stress that can occur when blood sugar fluctuates during sleep. Pairing fruits with a source of healthy protein or fat, such as a small handful of nuts or seeds, helps slow sugar absorption and mitigate blood sugar spikes that can stress the heart. Some seniors find that spreading their fruit consumption throughout the day, in small portions, rather than eating larger amounts at once, helps maintain more stable blood sugar levels and reduces strain on the cardiovascular system. This approach of mindful timing and pairing can allow you to enjoy moderate amounts of fruit while minimizing potential negative impacts on heart health. It's worth noting that individual responses to different fruits can vary significantly based on your unique genetic makeup, existing health conditions, and medication regimen. What causes problematic reactions in one person may be well tolerated by another. This is why personalized approaches to nutrition are so valuable, especially for seniors with heart concerns. Keeping a simple food journal that tracks your fruit consumption alongside any symptoms like energy fluctuations, heart palpitations, or changes in blood pressure can help you identify your specific trigger fruits. Many of my patients discover patterns that wouldn't be obvious otherwise, allowing them to make targeted adjustments rather than eliminating all fruits unnecessarily. This personalized approach often leads to the best outcomes, as it respects your body's unique responses while still providing the nutritional benefits that appropriately chosen fruits can offer. For those of you taking heart medications, it's particularly important to work with your healthcare provider when making these dietary changes. As your cardiovascular health improves through better nutrition, your medication needs may change. I've had numerous patients who, with proper medical supervision, were able to reduce their dependency on certain heart medications after consistently implementing these dietary approaches. This doesn't mean you should stop or adjust medications on your own, but rather that these nutritional strategies can sometimes create the conditions for your doctor to safely modify your treatment plan over time. The goal is always to achieve optimal heart health with the minimal intervention necessary, and these nutritional approaches often play a crucial role in that journey. I understand that changing long-standing dietary habits can be challenging, especially when it comes to fruits that have always been presented as universally healthy. Start with small, manageable changes, rather than trying to overhaul your entire diet at once. Perhaps begin by replacing just one of the problematic fruits we've discussed with a heart-healthier alternative, then gradually expand from there. Focus on adding beneficial foods rather than just eliminating problematic ones, which creates a more positive approach to dietary change. Share these changes with family members or friends who can provide support and accountability, making the transition easier and more sustainable. Every small step matters, and the cumulative effect of consistent changes, even modest ones, can lead to significant improvements in heart health over time. If you found value in this information today, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue providing this critical health information to seniors worldwide. And don't forget to check the first link in the description for information about a natural supplement that can help address these heart issues twice as fast, supporting your journey to better cardiac health. I want to acknowledge that living with heart concerns can be a challenging journey, and navigating the contradictory nutrition advice out there only makes it more confusing. Our channel is committed to being a reliable resource and supportive community for seniors seeking evidence-based information about heart health. Each week we share new insights about nutrition, lifestyle approaches, and the latest research to help you make informed decisions about your cardiovascular health. By subscribing, you'll not only get access to this valuable information, but also become part of a community of people committed to improving their heart health naturally. The comment section of our videos has become a place where people share their experiences, ask questions, and support each other through their health journeys. We read every comment and do our best to address your questions and concerns in future videos. Your experience and voice matter here, and together we can create a movement toward better heart health for seniors everywhere. I believe in being completely transparent about health information, which is why I base all our recommendations on current scientific research rather than fads or quick fix promises. Heart health is too important for anything less than evidence-based approaches.
That said, I also understand that conventional medicine sometimes moves slowly in incorporating nutritional research into standard practice, which is why I'm passionate about bridging that gap through educational content like this. My commitment is to provide you with information that's both scientifically sound and practically applicable in your daily life. You deserve to have access to the full picture when it comes to your heart health, including approaches that might not yet be part of standard medical advice, but have solid research supporting their efficacy. In closing, I want to remind you that your heart health journey is exactly that, a journey rather than a destination. Each choice you make, each fruit you select or avoid, each day you prioritize your cardiovascular health, adds up to significant change over time. The human heart has remarkable capacity for resilience when given the right support. I've seen patients transform their cardiovascular health through these targeted nutritional approaches, moving from a place of fear and limitation to one of confidence and freedom. Imagine waking up with energy, moving through your day without that heaviness in your chest, enjoying activities with loved ones without worrying about your heart, and going to sleep peacefully, knowing you're actively supporting your cardiovascular health. This can be your reality. By making these changes to your fruit consumption and embracing heart-supportive alternatives, you're not just avoiding damage, you're actively creating the conditions for optimal heart health. Remember, it's never too late to make changes that support your heart, and every step in the right direction matters.